What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Wait, is my face too bright? All right, I'm back again. We are live. I created new. All right, I created a new widget. Wait, how can I point to it? Yeah. Tifa. And that widget reacts through channel points. So if you redeem the channel point or channel reward Tifa, it's gonna do a random command or random action, making that widget move. There's 3 actions for now. Attack animation, magic attack. Oh, there's 2 attack animations and then magic attack. So go ahead, it's only cheap, 50 channel points. Make Tifa move for 50 channel points. Wait, why is my camera so saturated? Did you guys notice that? Let me maybe adjust that. I'm way too saturated. Or maybe it's just my lighting, actually. Let me change the temperature of my light. Did that change anything? Oh, by the way, I changed my channel badge. I mean, my sub badge, channel badge. I don't know what I'm talking. Yeah, I changed my sub badge, so it's a T-Rex now instead of the ticket. And I think T-Rex is more relevant because my name is Rex, and since some of my friends call me T-Rex anyways. So yeah, I changed the sub badge into the sub badge into a hatching T-Rex, and it's only an egg for the first 3 months, and then on the 6th month of subscribing, it's gonna start like popping up. It's gonna start really hatching and will pop out, and the dinosaur, the T-Rex dinosaur, will start like appearing. So yeah, those are my 2 new projects. Tifa. Actually, I have a lot of like plans for Tifa. gonna make her move. I'm gonna make her. I mean, I'm planning on to make it more fun. Um, if Tifa gets untouched for like a specific amount of time, she's gonna like die. And you need to revive her with like channel points again. And so she would stand back up. But yeah, that's what I have. That's what I have for now. Hope you guys enjoy that. Enjoy that new channel redeem. Should be fun, should be fun. Okay. All right. We're gonna play Final Fantasy 16 as usual. Hold on. It's always hard to switch from PC screen to PS5 screen. All right. All right. All right. Where are we at? Actually, I think I'm at a very exciting part of the game. Actually forgot where I'm at now. When did I last stream? 2 nights ago? Oh yeah, but that was just a short stream. Oh yeah, I remember that. But I don't feel like tired at all today, so maybe this will be like a longer stream than usual. I think it'll be about like 1 hour stream. I mean, 1 hour. Like a 3 hour stream. At the least. Hopefully. Hopefully my body can handle it. Actually. Oh yeah, I have work tomorrow at 8. Kind of want to chill before going to bed later. Like maybe watch like an episode of a series that I'm watching. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll just get into the game. We'll just enjoy it. Alright.
It's not the ether. It's the water.
It's not the ether. It's the water. Oh, no side quests, huh? Interesting. Where should we go? Oh, here. Hawkscry Cliff. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
What's happening?
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Alright. I still hate that there's no auto sprint in this game. No, I don't want that. I want to finish. Let's go. Bluebird. Why is the chocobo an enemy? Like that particular chocobo, but when you get close to like the normal chocobo, it's not aggressive. It doesn't come up as an enemy. Interesting. God.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Freaking Imperials.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows chick?
Oh, I want some action. Come on. Gonna be a lot of like dialogues
Excuse me,
again.
But what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire
Wait,
wants
what's a
answers,
Black
and what
Shield?
the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. Over their 100
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now.
What
You
are they
seen
talking
them, didn't you?
about? Black
At least I
Shields.
think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
Oh, shoot.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Let's go. I want some action.
Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking
Oh
them?
no!
The mother crystals collapsed?
I have an idea.
Oh shoot.
You're not going to like it.
Maaga ata ngayon ah. Actually, Jeff. Dapat ito yung usual kong schedule pero I haven't been consistent. But yeah, it's because I didn't have I didn't work on a lot of things today before the stream. Wait, gumana ba yung Tifa redeem? Did Tifa move? Napakainit ngayon dito kaya ang hirap mag-stream. Really? Like, how hot is it right now? Oh yay, gumana yung VIP redeem again. And by the end of the stream, you should automatically be revoked the VIP badge. We'll check it next stream, but it should work. 35 degrees. Oh, actually, yeah, that's hot. Though I'm not sure. I think that's how hot it is usually in the Philippines around this time, right? Wait. Nag-Genshin ako kanina ng init ng PS5. Partida Genshin pa lang yan. (30 to 35 degrees). Pero kahit gabi, 31%.
My mother's men.
Ay, 31 degrees. Wait, ano ba yung usual kapag... Wait, summer ba ngayon sa Pinas? I know. Tag-ulan na. Oo nga, mainit nga dyan ngayon. Kaya di makapag FF16. Wait, how hot was it during the summertime? Diyan sa Pinas na. Ilang degrees? No mga summertime. Like 36 degrees dati. Alam mo kasi Jeff, bili na ng aircon. Wait, what's the temperature dito actually? Let me see. Naka Fahrenheit kasi ako. Actually, hindi ako marunong mag-convert. (76 Fahrenheit). 76 to F2C. 24. That's 24 degrees. Dito. And it's summer. 24 degrees in summer. So yeah, wala akong aircon. Meron akong fan mga 5 meters away from me. Malamig din. Actually, yun nga, that's what I'm saying. Summer yan dito, pero kapag taglamig, parang Baguio dito. Like 19. Sometimes umaabot ng 15. Lipat na ng Hawaii. Wala pang snow, di ka lalamigin at iinitin. Parang babalik ako ng Pinas sa September. May gagawin kami research sa Pinas. I need more slots for my abilities. There's a lot of abilities that I want to use but I can't. Wala ata kaming kamag-anak dyan sa mainland US, man. O, pwede yun. Papetition ka na. Para makahanap ka na rin ng ano, ng American girl. Oh, frick. Oh, I am thunder? What's that? Gusto mo ba ng ano? American girl? Oh, frick. Ninibago ako sa bagong mga abilities. Nako, mahirap na. Hindi mahirap yan. Download ka lang ng dating apps. Let's go! Ubos sila eh. Ano ba update? What do you mean? Ano update?
Blood, Clive.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
May update kanina. FF16? Didn't even notice. Wait, really? I don't know. Maybe it's probably some bug fixes, as usual, with offline games. But I don't know, it didn't update. I mean, maybe it updated on in the background while I was like talking on stream.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then?
Actually, si Tifa, merong 3 different actions yan. Di ko alam kung ano lumabas sa'yo. Anong ginawa niya kanina?
We owe you our thanks.
Merong magic attack and 2 different attacks. Yung isa normal attack, tapos yung isa pa stronger attack.
You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Putik naman. Noob. Heal ka lang heal, ah. Hindi ko sure, parang sumip. Oh, yeah, baka yung normal attack yun. Ulit kayo, ah.
It's over.
Grabe na miss ko yung Cyclone. Babalik ko siguro. Do you still use Gouge? Parang kasing useless siya sa
Tell me
akin.
what I want in the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why?
I mean, I know it's good for like staggering enemies, but damage-wise, I'm not a fan of.
We come.
Kaya parang gusto ko siyang ilagay sa... I need one more spot. I need more abilities.
Your friends have been found. The branded you.
Oh, I know what to do. If I'm in a boss fight,
they await you.
dapat may setting ako for boss fights and just normal battles.
Guardians of the flame.
When I'm in a boss fight, I'm gonna have like the staggering like attacks, but when I'm not, I want the damage dealing attacks.
Then we hurry.
Because for now, I'm like... I feel like I took too long on those battles earlier. Yung bala ko, Jeff, kay Tifa, kapag hindi siya niredeem na matagal, parang mamamatay siya. Parang Tamagotchi. Pero it's not programmed that way pa. Parang hihiga lang siya dyan pag hindi siya kinalkal. Pag di siya kinalkal. Pag di siya ginalaw na matagal. Actually, dapat gagawin ko siya bits. Pero I think that's too demanding if activated by bits siya. So for now, channel points lang. Para matest din ng mga viewers.
Found her.
Oh, frick. Actually, Jeff, I think it's a good idea on your channel when someone raids you. Like, most of your channel points become discounted. Actually, that's a smart idea. Cause when I was on your stream last night, it was so fun, like spamming like a lot of like channel redeems. So I think that's one good way to showcase your effects. Post mo sa panels. Si Tifa, like yung channel reward. Actually, ipapost ko siya. I-update ko yung panels ko. But, yeah.
This was my mother's doing.
Yung bits. Oh, posted sa panels ko yung bits. Under fun stuff. Actually, meron akong Final Fantasy stuff sa bits. For 100 bits, merong random Final Fantasy character that would pop up. And mag-limit break siya sa baba. Ayan, meron naman siya ngayon. Pero that's all I have for now. Oh, meron ako sa bits. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I need to do more. I need to do more stuff sa bits ko. Kasi isa lang yung meron ako. But I have no idea yet. I'm thinking of some funny stuff.
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
And for the 100 bits, it's a random FF8 or FF7 character. For Tifa, since it's just a channel point, I don't know if I should post it on my panels too.
And I will end it.
Gawa ka rin ng cheaper bits. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Actually, gagawin ko siyang 1 bit sana si Tifa, pero I don't think if that's fair. Actually, one bit is cheap.
We should go.
Yes.
Ba't ginawa ko lang siyang channel point?
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Yung 1 to 5 bits ko is sound effect lang. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Kasi yung meron lang ako is yung lights nag-change. Is it aggressive? Oh, it's not. Oh. No! Leave me alone. Nakabal talaga nila ako. Dapat meron ako 1, 10, 1 to 5, 10. Mga magic numbers. 50. 69. Ano pa ba? 100. Meron na 100.
Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Oh, how am I to sell?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Yung mga ganun. 420. Mga significant numbers. Yeah, actually, I would add some in the future. Kasi, panay ako laro eh. Start small lang. Actually, sa'yo, ang dami mong ano. Ang dami mong effects. Gaano katagal mo ginawa yung mga stuff mo? Actually, ang dami mong effects. Hindi ko pa rin nauubos hanggang ngayon yung mga effects mo hanggang ngayon. Kaya feeling ko months mo ginawa yun kasi sa akin wala pa ako masyadong nagagawa pero mga 2 months ko na yatang ginagawa to. But I don't have a lot for now. Yeah, I think I started like designing my stream in March. Ano na ba kayo? Ay, 4 months na pala. March or May. Months. Yeah, I bet it's months. Sa dami ng... Kaya ang impression ko pag first ko punta sa'yo, kilala mo si Nati. Kasi I was sure that it was run through streamer bot or Sammy. Na ano pa yun? Actually, di ko alam kung saan. Nakita lang kita randomly sa Twitch PH chat. Nasa una akong tanong sa'yo, do you know Nari? Tapos nagulat ako, kilala mo pala ako. No, I think there's a specific redeem that you had that made me thought you know Nari. I'm just not sure which one. Dati nga may colored outline yung camera. Like yung katulad ng kay Nati. Yung sa video ni Nati dati ko na. Yeah, yung minimalistic thing.
Looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
I also had that before. But I wasn't super crazy about it. Kasi I feel like parang ang ano niya, ang init niya sa mata. Pero for a while then I had that border sa camera.
Have mercy.
Pero the only reason why I was using it was because it came from Nutty. And I was so influenced by him. But I didn't really like it when I was using it, so I kept like putting it on and off my stream until now. Wala na siya ngayon. Plain na lang. Drop shadow. Outline ng body ko. Ah, okay. Sa camera mo? Yun ay iwan ba? Alam mo yun? Yung meron ka mga multiple sources na may delay dynamic. Yeah, I know it. Pero real time talaga siya di naiiwan. Anong kulay yung sayo?
We'll need to find another way in.
Rainbow. Okay. I mean,
I thought
pwede
we might be
palitin.
able to reason with the guards.
Through redeem or
at least bribe them.
Or
I suspect
chat.
everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no.
Through redeems.
My
Okay.
uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Maganda rin yung ano.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure.
Yung parang naka-pop up ka sa camera. Yung half ng camera mo kita. Tapos ikaw. Tapos naka green screen.
The entire place looked abandoned.
Have you thought about like having like a real green screen, Jeff? So that it's smoother? Or not really?
It is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
The green screen din ako pero pangit. Wait, what? What's wrong with it? Because I think the chroma key is much smoother if you have a green screen. Actually, that's something that I considered having when I was still in the Philippines, because I had a very small room, and I didn't have like a good background. Mas okay yung virtual. Actually, like improved na NVIDIA broadcast. Are you using NVIDIA broadcast?
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Yep. Actually, it's okay too. I just think it uses like more GPU, which doesn't seem to be a problem for you. But I think for me it's gonna be a problem. That's why I don't use NVIDIA broadcast. Only for that note redeem. Because whenever my NVIDIA broadcast is on, I can hear my laptop screaming. Like the fan gets louder. Na 2060 Super kasi kaya mas okay. Yep, that's right. Ako kasi 2060 mobile lang. It's okay naman.
Not abandoned then.
But I'm not confident. Because I activate a lot of like effects on my stream.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Are you using performance or quality for your NVIDIA broadcast?
Not.
Quality. Because I think I'm using like performance. Kayo. Hey, yo, Cain! Welcome back! I haven't seen that name for a long time. How are you? Hey, brother, you gotta check my channel out. There's a lot of, like, new things. Like, check all the channel points, rewards in my about page. But how have you been? Are you still streaming? I think I still see you stream. Like, once in a while. But you just usually stream on a time that I'm busy.
And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
I want to watch, but I can't watch you. Is it because of the time difference?
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there.
I haven't played the game. Oh, you don't want to get spoiled? Do you plan on playing this?
Forgive me.
Try to stay spoiler free. Oh, that's okay, yeah.
You have naught to
If you
fear
need to
from
leave
us.
the channel, it's okay. Or if you just want to lurk, that's okay too. Leave it on audio only mode.
It is.
Oh.
Sir Wade.
Sir Wade. From the beginning.
We can speak inside.
We can speak inside. I actually want a second camera too for my stream
And those who wouldn't bend the knee.
that I want to put on my back. I mean, on the back, just for my starting soon screen.
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though we didn't go
Yung
far.
parang kay Nati.
And we banded together to form the Guardian.
Try to use your phone. That's actually what I did before, but I don't want to set up my phone all the time. It's such a hassle. But I could always do that. Is the game really this desaturated? I'm not sure. Via OBS Ninja. I have OBS Droid, but I'm not sure about OBS Ninja. What do you mean desaturated? Is it? Yeah, I think it is because it's not that colorful on my side, but I'm not sure. It could be my. It could be my.
Of an empire.
It could be my capture card as well. But yeah, it's kind of desaturated actually.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Yeah, I think it's the game. It's all great. Yeah.
You mean my mother?
It's kind of actually desaturated.
Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
Yeah, that's my problem with like using my phone as a second camera. I would need to like set it up all the time. Because back in the Philippines, there was an extra phone that was not being used. And that's why I used it as a second camera, but I don't have it anymore.
Since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir.
Or actually, I have an iPad. Maybe I can use that. Do you think I can use an iPad? And with like an iPad, I don't need to like set it up all the time because I can just fix it since I don't use my iPad that much.
Her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
With pleasure, my lord. This is interesting.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show him as much.
Oh, there's like 4 of us again. I'm a lurk for a sec, yeah. All right, yeah. Thanks for lurking and thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Thanks for chatting, Cain. It's good to see you again, buddy. Take care of yourself, yeah?
Don't you worry.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Alder have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Make ready for battle.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Quest accepted. Black or white. Through the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind it at the time. Oh, there's party members now? Interesting. Like, can I control the party members? Or not really?
What is it you require?
I mean, not control, but can I choose party members?
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Then it's useless then. Because I think it's always been the case in the game. Like, you have party members.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
It just comes in and out.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Sideways. How was the Black Shields?
The bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shield?
Who's the Black Shield? Or
then come,
what are Black Shields?
die along with your flame! For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here.
Frick!
On these our swords we swear.
Frick.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't be flattered.
Ooh. Let's go. Break. I'm having a hard time like making a good combo.
A noble stand,
Wait, this one again?
a misguided one.
What do you call this guy?
You have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
What? 981 lang? Hindi tumama. Bobo naman no? That was dumb.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Oh shoot. Let's go! Durog siya eh.
I don't see any more.
I don't see him.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve.
Thanks for telling that.
We preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
And always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Are you playing some games right now, Jeff? Or you can't because it's hot? Yep. Heroes of the Storm. Wait, what game is that? You play a lot of games at the same time. I've never heard of that game before.
And how long
Scary
has my
McPS5
uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Wait, where do you... What platform do you play it on?
Byron
PC?
was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
Mobile game.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Seal obtained. You accept the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Wait, is that a weapon or accessory?
I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Ho. Is it gonna get more exciting? Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Wait, who's this?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Oh. This is the guy who taught me how to... Like the battle tutorial, right?
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
What's wrong with him?
You would mock me as well?
He can't believe it.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Ooh, flashback. You can't believe he's still
Curse
alive.
thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Aww.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Nice, nice, nice.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
A new low?
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
I feel good. I feel good.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Something on your mind.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
Different path. Better. A better path.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Kiss.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now.
Oh, come on.
Let's get some sleep.
Oh, come
The journey
on.
back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Oh, come on. No, they did not. What is this? Hideaway again? I feel good. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Yeah, another side quest. Actually, I might end stream early again today.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this?
Because I still have work
Vallis
tomorrow.
Thea, a culinary
I could really do long streams on the
Borrowed it from
weekdays.
old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly.
Maybe a
one
couple
glance
more
at these
quests.
recipes,
We'll
and
see.
even
Let's see.
you would
Let's see.
trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
How
Something
could I
tells me you won't be
refuse?
taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chancer's Stew. It was
Chancer's
once a favourite
Stew.
among the Gormans of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
Oh, by the way, Jeff,
A
what
beast,
made you go
no
into
doubt.
streaming?
Most likely
Do you still
something that would make
remember?
easy work of a
Was it
simple
the
cook with more
pandemic?
broth than brawn, but
Or even before
unwanted
pandemic?
violets. I've no idea what they
Wait,
are.
when did I start streaming?
Does the book say anything
I started streaming 2020,
Well,
yeah.
only that the sweetest violets
It was because of
sprout atop
pandemic.
the bed of roses.
But also because my friend suggested to me streaming.
One of the
And so I
butchers
just
in
tried it.
Martha's Rest might know something.
I didn't know what I was
Ask
doing
next
at
time I'm
first.
there.
Until I learned about like different plugins for OBS. And that's really what got me into streaming. Because I thought it was super cool. rin. Was it because of COVID as well?
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these guardians
Wait.
of the flame?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll.
Pero
Blackthorn
FB
has
din
his
ako
hammer.
dati. Actually, I
thought a
first...
new name might liven-
I started on FB. No. Actually, I started on Twitch and then I switched to FB. Because I was debating between Filipino viewers or international viewers. And then I tried Facebook. But I don't know, it was weird. It felt like it felt different. Pero sobrang random. What do you mean sobrang random? Like sobrang random ng categories that you stream?
I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Listen to the Patron's Whisper. No. I thought it was a side
Go
quest.
then.
Not interested.
There are new billets being... Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time.
Not
Something's
this
getting him
time.
down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff.
Pag hindi Dota, LoL, Valo, Apex, COD nilalaro sa FB, hindi nila alam. Yeah, I know. But actually, even though you're streaming like random content, you would still like get viewers. For some reason, yeah. Like random people.
But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So,
What if I try to go back to Facebook just for a little bit? Pero nakakaya kasi makikita kasi ng mga normal, I mean, ng mga people that you know in real life. Yung content mo. And they don't know anything about streaming. They don't know a single thing.
what'd you say?
So they just think that you're just playing video games and recording yourself.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a
Meet us
bit,
at the
then head
forge.
over when you're ready.
Or Euro Truck Simulator. 2021 or 2020. Facebook was so full of Euro Truck Simulator and NBA 2K modded.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a
Lumindol pala
time
dito
when
kanina,
a
di ko wala
true-blooded
naramdaman.
Rosarian
Wait, how
had
strong?
only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Yeah, I've heard that it's been like madalas yung lindol dyan sa Pinas. Nakakatakot. Dito kasi wala. Kalmado lang. But I heard about it. Like, sa group chat ng family ko. Lagi nila nababanggit lumindol na naman. Lindol. 4.8 lang, mahina lang naman. That's still, I mean, that, yeah, it's not super strong, but 4.8 is something
As
that's,
you know,
you would
the
still
Iron
feel.
Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp.
Are you still,
Rosaria
do you still
tried to
regularly
reclaim it, of
watch
course,
Nutty's
but to no
video, Jeff?
avail. I doubt more than a
Kasi ang
handful of
funny kasi
duchy
nanonood
men
lang ako ng
set
VODs
foot
niya
on its
madalas.
shores in your
Then I would always see her name every
Nor are they like to
time I
again,
watch his VODs.
under the Empire's stewardship.
So,
Meaning
are you
the
still a
Iron Blood
regular?
will keep their island, and with it, the foothold
Yeah, it's
they
so
need
funny
to
whenever,
march on
because
mainland
I
soil
do that
when
regularly. I
next
always
they
watch his
spy an
VODs.
opportunity.
Just to see what I miss. Because I can't
The Mother
watch
Crystal
his
is both the
lives
object
anymore,
of the
live
Iron
streams
Blood's
anymore because of the time
and their
difference.
gateway to the continent,
But I still watch his
making
VODs.
Drastanus the holiest of holy
Like,
grounds,
I watch it like a radio or listen to it.
from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
Yep, nakalurk lang.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet
Natry mo na bang ma-raid ni Nati?
against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women.
BRB, magdilig lang alam. Napakainit.
I'd say you'd
Go
be
lang.
forgiven for wanting
Actually,
a
I'm not
little
sure if I would
revenge,
still be live once you're done. Because I'm finishing up, basically.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Yeah. Go for it. Go ahead.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Dami side quest.
That monster's taken quite a liking to me.
First August. What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. Please, mate.
Phil, shut you up. It's not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
How far are you in the game? I feel like I'm halfway there. Let's see. Yeah, 54% done with the story. And I've played 20 hours.
I'm Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
By the way, Kain, I've told you that I'm in Hawaii, right? I have coworkers from Indonesia. Is it good so far? Yeah, it's great. I mean, there's some like slow moments every now and then, especially when you're doing side quests, but the main story, super good. Yeah, so currently you're in a part where it's kind of like slow because I'm just doing some side quests. But when I'm doing like main quests, story is always interesting. Like a lot of like surprises, especially in the beginning of the game. Like when I first played the game, I was like, what is this game? Like there's a lot of things that surprise you. Good, I don't want to see the main quest. Yeah, you're fine. Like I'm just doing side quests, which I would say would not affect would not spoil you at all. Like I don't even follow the story of the side quests. Like I'm not too invested in like understanding what's happening.
Out there. You got what you came for.
All right.
Wait, do you have a PS5, Kain? I just don't want to buy PS5, man. Have you played FF7 Remake though on PC? Because this will come out to PC eventually.
There's a bit of a force
Like
of
maybe a
nature.
year after.
Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Question.
You know, I bought PS4 just so I can play FF15. FF15 is actually fantastic. I have it on my PS4.
Questioning it means questioning himself.
Yeah.
Something tells me.
Yeah, too bad this is not available on PS4. Oh, you still haven't played FF15? Like till now? Dude, you gotta play it. FF15 is fantastic.
This is only gonna get worse. If he has doubts, it will have.
Oops, got him
his
mad.
work.
Yeah, looks
It will only
like
add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody
It's Tom
right I am.
Cruise.
Glad to hear
Lol.
it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen,
Mission Impossible.
do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself
And we're
since
back.
he saw it.
Good,
So
welcome
we thought
back.
we'd buy it for him.
Actually, it lets me know when there's an ad going on. Like you see the overlay, right? I think that's a good signal for me that like a new person came into my channel. But yeah, FF15 is fantastic. You should play it. You should try it.
I sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared.
Why haven't you played it? Like, it's been a long time since it got released. It's a very good game.
For it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it... is
Yeah, I
a bit
love
of
it.
an
Wait,
old
I thought you said you haven't played it. Or are you talking about a different game?
happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned...
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
No, I'm talking
Like I
about
said,
FF7R. Do you have it though?
Doesn't even have a workshop. I don't trust us.
I see.
I recommend FF7 Remake like 100%. It's like my
tell me
favorite
something,
FF game of all
His
time.
next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Yeah, on PS4. Yeah, dude, play it.
Now where the...
Thank you, Karen.
At least you would...
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who...
Good idea. Hopefully
I have
one
no
of us will be
motive.
able to track him down.
I have no motivation to play it though. I'm a story-oriented gamer. But FF7 Remake is full of stories. Or you... And I already played the original. Oh. Like, so you mean like... It's not gonna be new to you? I would say there's still some new stuff. Like, it's not 100% based on the original story, but... Yeah, a good part of it, yeah, sure. But for the most part, there's a lot of like new things. There's still a lot of like surprises in that game. Like for sure, like a lot. I'll play it once I know if Erit is dead. Wait, what do you mean? You want her to die? I don't think she's gonna die. I feel like she's not gonna die in this new installment. It's just my theory though, but I think she won't die. Well, have you seen like the latest trailer? I think Tifa died. There you are, Koopo. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, I think this is the one that Jeff87 was telling me about.
The hunt board?
The hunt board.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Though, just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted...
Yeah, I've seen it.
doesn't mean
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can't be
yeah,
dealt
yeah.
with later.
There's one part that Sephiroth said I killed her. Like, I killed
what you
Tifa.
wanted to know?
So that's super intriguing.
Right. The people of Alastia are going through it. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top. And perhaps I can.
He did.
Or at least I can try.
Yeah, what are your thoughts about it? Shoot, if Tifa died in that story, I'd be super sad. Stab her in the flashback. Yeah, I know, but she lived through it, right? If you still remember. But maybe this time she won't. That's why you gotta play FF7 Remake. Because I think they're gonna... Yeah, it happened in the original, but she lived through it. But I think in this, I'm not sure. I feel like it's gonna be a different story. I'm not sure what they're gonna do though. I don't want to spoil you anything, but there's like a very I'm not sure how much you know about the game, but yeah, there's some surprises in that game. Reports of the fiends terrorize. Naka get a boinker before the final fight. Oh my gosh. Definitely won't be playing it if Tifa's dead. I know, it's so sad, right? Oh, by the way, do you see that Tifa? Do you see this Tifa widget? You can make her move for like 50 channel points. Hi Tifa. Pet Tifa. Lol. Well, they did, and everybody watches. Wait, what are you talking about? Which one? Yeah, she attacked. Did you see that? Wait, I don't get it. Low. Do you know that game? Do you know the reference? It's from Apex. Oh no. Yeah, it's from Apex Legends. Alright, I think I'm gonna end there. Yeah, like I said, it's just gonna be a short stream. I'll continue this later. You only play as Clive, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, so far, yeah, it's only Clive. Yeah, I'm getting tired. It's like 10:30 here. And I plan to sleep and go to bed earlier. Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. Sorry that this is just a short stream, but I really appreciate your guys' presence in chat. Thanks, Jeff87. Always been consistent. Our first for today. And thanks, Cain, for hanging out. Yeah, I miss seeing you in chat. So yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so we're gonna end there. I'll be back 2 days from now. I'll be back on Friday, and that's probably a longer stream for sure because it's the weekend. But I have work tomorrow early, so yeah, I gotta go, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.